Hey guys, my name is Divya. I am a doctor and have been in a management role with a healthcare company for a while. I recently took the SHRM exam and I've been doing a series of videos so as to help everybody to crack this exam. I do hope these videos are helping you. If they are, please give this video a thumbs up and please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. Okay, so today is going to be a shorter but I think an important video. It has been a requested video, so I really thought I would cover this question, this topic. And it's the million-dollar question. How long does it take to prepare for the SHRM exam? So it is really nice, or feels really nice, to say, hey, I just took a couple of months, I studied and I took the exam and I cracked it. The reality is a little bit different. So I want to be honest about the kind of time that I took to study for this exam, and it's really about 3 to 6 months. Now, why am I giving you a range? Why am I not just saying it was either 3 months or 6 months? So the truth is that it's about 3.5 months of studying. However, it's almost always stretched over a longer period of time. Now, what do I mean by that? I took about 6 months to study for the exam. I signed up with SHRM and entered the application. I applied for the exam somewhere in February, and July 28th, 2020 was my exam. Did I study every single day between February and July? No, I did not. But I studied somewhat half of those days. So it's about 6 months, but I think you're studying on an average every other day. Obviously, there's an entire week when you don't study. There's an entire week where you actually study. So it's a productive week and it feels good, but it also gives you headaches and some fatigue because studying is hard work. It's hard mental exercise, which, needs that you put a lot of information inside your brain. So that's why I'm giving you a range. It's really about 3 months of studying, but in reality, you have to stretch it over a period of 6 months. In my personal experience, I do have a full-time job, and it's somewhat of a demanding job. Plus, I have a child who's a 4-year-old. In between my preparation, he did meet with a bad accident. I've not spoken about this before on this channel, but I wanted to put it out there for the simple reason that life almost always gets in the way. It almost always gets in the way of achieving our goals, and there are going to be some hurdles and some obstacles. So the thing that I've spoken about most on my channel is perseverance, right? If we persevere through this, then we're going to get through this. And that's what it's really about. There are going to be weeks and weeks where you're going to be so tired and fatigued at work that you're not going to be able to look at your books and notes. There are going to be those weekends where you think you're going to sit and study, but you're going to have a whole lot of guests. Or there's going to be overtime at work, which will need that you then don't study. Of course, there's family responsibilities and things that you feel that, sometimes your children, your family, your spouse, your parents, your in-laws need or deserve your attention way more than those books and notes. So this is what I advise everybody. If you think you can get through these books and notes over 2 months, just give yourself 4 months, because that's a realistic time frame and it sort of guarantees a little less frustration. You will still have fatigue, you will still have frustration, but I think just giving yourself that extra time is like having a buffer in your project plan. This is your major project, a major goal that you want to get certified with SHRM. And you're going to get through it as long as you buffer in some extra time. One other thing before I wrap up this video. If you look at all the competencies in the learning management system, there are 6 competencies that appear: leadership, business, interpersonal, people, organization, and workplace. All of these competencies in the learning management system have certain topics, and those topics have subtopics. So I sat and counted every single topic in the learning management system, not the subtopics, but the topics that appear right under the Explore section. So there are about 22 topics. It took me about a couple of hours to cover one topic because each topic has about, many subsections, subtopics, about 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 depending on the topic. So if it takes you a couple of hours to do one topic, which is one of the many things in a particular competency, then it's quite a big deal, right? You have 22 of them. Now let's just say you took one day each and studied, each topic on a day. That's 22 days. But we also have to review. So if you're reviewing everything just once, now that's the bare minimum, that comes to a 44 days already. Remember, you still have the flashcards, you still have the mock exams, the post-tests, the initial assessment that you have to factor in. So I would say 3 to 6 months is a very realistic time frame within which you can study for the exam and crack the exam. So these were the two biggest things that I wanted to talk about. There'll always be people who do it in a shorter span of time, but I think that's okay. It's okay to take a little bit longer, have the perseverance, and just make sure that you make it till the end. Once again, I hope these videos are really helping you, and if they are, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.